Oh, of course. Of course, we're walking by a stump grinder. That won't hurt the sound at all. No, I'm sure it sounds lovely. Jeez Louise. Good morning. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Hope. Good morning, Janelle. Happy St. Patty's Day to everybody. Everybody's Irish today. Everyone's Irish today. But after today, if you're not Irish, don't claim it. You're not allowed anymore. You get one day. Relax, man. Relax, bro. Look at this guy. He's a maniac. Dude, chill out, man. Chill out, man. he's, he's such a maniac. I'm telling you, I gotta make him a sled dog the way he pulls. Huh? I'm gonna make you a sled dog. Oh, I just wanted to see my friend.
Want for a nice long walk?
Yeah. Trying to get some energy out, although it doesn't work. It doesn't work well. You're like this all day, huh? All day. All day.
I wish I could have your energy.
You know what's funny? Well, it's not funny. He had to go to the emergency vet 3 times when we got him as a puppy. He got into some berries in the backyard. We didn't know it because they're so small, you can't tell he's eating them. He got wicked sick. Well, the last time he went, I thought he was dying. Like, for sure, I thought he was dying.
Oh,
The whole way there, he's foaming at the mouth. He's throwing up. He's nodding out. I had to keep smacking him and waking him up. We get there, and the nurses brought him in immediately. They did whatever they did. She comes back out, and she's like, "Do I have permission to drug test your dog?" And I went, "What?" She's like, "Do I have permission to drug test your dog?" And I go, "Yeah, I guess." And I'm in my head, I'm going, "What the hell are they drug test my dog?" And then I had to laugh because in my head I went, "It all makes sense now. He's smoking meth. That's why he's like this." Yeah.
It's the drugs.
That's why he's like
It's
this.
The drugs.
Yeah, he's sneaking meth when I'm not looking.
You gotta say no. You gotta say no.
But they were worried he'd eaten some marijuana.
Yeah. Oh.
I had to laugh after when we got him home, and because I that's what I thought. I'm like, oh, okay, so he's eating cocaine or meth, one of the two. That's why you're like this. The lady at the friggin' rescue, when I told her about it, she goes, "Oh, I guess I have to put in the contract no hard drugs until they're at least 3."
Well, you have a good day.
Say thanks. You too. Have a good one.
You too.
Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on. You see your friend again? How exciting! Is it so exciting? Is it so exciting, huh? She's so good to him. Every time she sees him, if she's driving, she'll stop, pull over, get out, give him some attention, give him a treat. Yeah, he loves her. She's very nice. We've been very lucky with our male people. 2 really good ones. We were nervous when Dan left because he was such a great guy. We were nervous we weren't going to get somebody who was as good, but she's awesome. She's awesome. So anyway, uh, terrible at making decisions when it comes to me. Work. Yeah, they do. They do. The garbage man. Usually the guys who are on the back of the truck, the normal guys, um, are really good to him too. He had some different people on the last time we saw him, but the normal guys will jump right off the back and come say hi. Everyone loves him. He loves people. He's just a. I just don't like the jumping and stuff. You know, it's not good. Uh, his claws they hurt, man. I cut them, but it doesn't matter. They still have that rough edge and they scratch. And he uses them. he like wraps them around you and holds on like a bear hug. And he squeezes tight too. It's crazy. So I just don't like it because I don't want anyone to get scratched and hurt or anything. But, you know, they're big, they're adults. They choose to if they want. Um, I gotta go back and watch. I gotta watch Country Boys stuff last night too. I ended up falling asleep wicked early, and I slept for like 3 hours really early in the night, and then was awake during the night for most of the night, doing work again, just because I have no choice. I gotta go back and watch yours. I gotta watch Country Boys. I still gotta watch Joe and Jesse's episode from Monday. But I'll get to it. Weekend's here. I'll get to it. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm terrible at making decisions when it comes to things that I have options for. Um, I'd love to know what your opinions are, seeing as how you are the people who watch this channel. So I have some Amazon, credit and some gift card money for Amazon, a decent amount. And I've been thinking about, buying certain things, right? So I hate my earbuds. I want a pair of headphones. So I was thinking about buying a pair of headphones, a pop filter for the microphone, a condenser to make it sound a little softer and cut out some of the background noise. A new ring light because mine sucks and it's broken. It works half the time. A new backpack because I just have a crappy backpack. When I go out in the field, I'd like something that's more organized to keep my stuff in. So those were the things I was thinking. The other thing, if not those, was spending all of it and getting myself the DJI Mavic Mini 2 drone or the Mini 2 SE because the price tag is even lower on that. If I got the Mini 2, it'd have to be refurbished to be able to afford it. If I got the SE, I could get it brand new. It would spend every penny of the money. I would have to probably throw in $20, which, grand scheme of things, not too bad. But I'm curious if what you guys think. The earphones will make a difference for you. The pop filter obviously makes it sound better. The lighting would make me look a little better. It's not magic. I was saying the 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 backpack obviously doesn't really help you. Or I was thinking about even replacing the backpack with a webcam that shoots in 4K or a really good clear 1080. My laptop does shoot in 1080, but it's not very good. No, it wouldn't be the mic for out in the field. It would be just for the show. Wouldn't be a mic for the phone. I have a good mic at home. It's a Yeti Blue. It's a good mic, but it still needs that pop filter and condenser to really take some of the sharpness away, make it sound more professional. So it wouldn't have anything to do with anything in the field. Okay, so we got a varying set of opinions. Obviously, the fun part of me is going, buy the drone, buy the drone, buy the drone. Um, I've always wanted one. I think it would make investigating very cool because I'd be able to fly over places, get in areas that I can't get into easily. I'd be able to uh, make videos, edited videos, even cooler because of the shots it can take. Um, that's the part of it. Getting into areas where you can't get into is probably the highest. It's probably the best part about it. I think that's really cool. Scouting out an area before you go in. The other thing, and again, it sucks because I don't have anyone to go out with at night, but I did find a thermal for fairly cheap. I mean, obviously cheap is a relative term, but for what thermals are, it's fairly cheap. Again, I'd use everything on it. It would take all the money that I had for Amazon to buy that. I'll use my drone because it's illegal to operate pretty much everywhere here, especially in the state forest and parks. Huh. Good to know. Where do you live, Salty? We don't have any rangers at that state forest, No, I've never seen a ranger, never seen anybody at all patrol that place. So I'm not worried about that, especially since the Mini is it's small and it doesn't qualify for most of the drone legality issues. It's under a certain weight. Certain size, so it's doesn't have that issue. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you. The other thing I wanted to do is I'm trying to clean out the basement at my house, and what I want to do is I want to make a space down there where I can do the show from all the time. I want to build literally just a movable wall as a backdrop so that I can get a sign made with the logo or with some kind of encrypted connections logo, maybe not the exact one, depending, that's lit up to make it look more professional and feel more professional. Put a desk there, get an arm for the mic at some point, yada yada, all that good stuff. So yeah, maybe it's better to go with the stuff that get more bang for the buck. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Okay, so I went back and forth on whether I was going to talk about this. First by saying that I have every single detail yet, but I got my blood work back from the doctor a few days ago, and what they found out is that on top of the thyroid stuff, I have a very damaged liver. It's pretty bad. As far as the numbers go, it qualifies for cirrhosis. Now, I'm doing my best not to freak out, even though I am kind of freaking out. The liver is extremely tough. It's able to regenerate. The only thing that worries me is that I had gotten blood work done a few years ago, when I ended up in the hospital. I had a bad reaction to some of the medicine I was given, and they did blood work then, and they found out that the liver was my liver enzymes were elevated then. And the doctor who was on staff there that day kept asking me if I had hepatitis C, and I kept telling him, no, I don't have hepatitis C. I've been tested like many times back in the day. I was vaccinated for Hep B and all this stuff, and so there really wasn't much that came from that. COVID happened right then, lockdown, job loss, no insurance, and I just kind of thought, like, well, you know, I guess, this is what happens, and it's getting better over time because of all the damage I did back in the day with the pills and stuff, but apparently it's not. I'm a little freaked. I'm a little freaked. I'm a lot freaked, to be completely honest with you. I'm just trying really hard to hold it together. I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to make it a thing. I didn't want to make it a big thing. I'm not looking for pity. I don't want any fucking pity. But I just had to talk about it somewhere, man. Because when it just sits inside there, my mind just goes crazy. I'm home alone so often, by myself. These things just, man, they just spiral out of control in your head, at least with me. The other thing, and this isn't too major, at least right now, but I have to get to a doctor. I have to figure out somehow to get insurance. I'm trying right now, but it's just such a fucking process. You don't make anything easy. It's just difficult. And going to the doctor is so incredibly expensive. I just don't have it. So they also said that I either am at medium to high risk of having deep vein thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, obviously just a blood clot in a deep vein somewhere, which I kind of was thinking about because of the swelling and stuff in my legs and ankles, the water retention. That's like a symptom of that, or can lead to a blood clot because of that. So obviously that means I'm gonna have to go on like blood thinners or something. I have to lose weight, which the doctor also believes that some of this is this weight stuff is from the hormonal imbalances. So when you get those under control, when I get my thyroid under control, when I get my testosterone levels back to normal, that the weight will be much easier to lose. But I also gonna have to really change my diet, which when you're feeling depressed and down, at least for me, food is my comfort now. Man, yeah. So I know that there's I've heard some good things about getting on certain medicines for your liver to help it regenerate. I ordered myself some TUDCA, which is really good for it. A couple other supplements that are really good for it. And I'm hoping that this can be I can't even think about a transplant, man. I just can't. I can't do it. I just can't. So I'm trying not to let my head go there. Unfortunately, Maverick, stop it. It's a bird on a telephone line. You can't get it unless you somehow can sprout wings and fly or fart powerfully enough to propel your body into the air. You're not getting that bird. So stop yanking on the chain. But I just wanted to fill you guys in as to why maybe, you know, if there's ever a time where I seem like I may not be myself, or if you know, I'm incredibly busy. It sounds crazy to some people. It's like you work from home, but when you have your own business, it doesn't matter if you work from home. You have to put in so much more time. And let me tell you something. I make better money than I did working menial jobs before because I had no education and I wasted so many years of my life as a drug addict that I didn't have experience enough to do anything that paid well. So I make better money there now than I did then. And the benefit of working for myself is great. I don't have to deal with a dickhead boss who doesn't appreciate you or telling you can't have holidays off to spend with your family. But I work more now than I ever have. I put in more hours now than I ever have. It's hard, man. It's hard. It gets stressful. I thought for sure the business was going to collapse this year, and I've done everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen. I started this from nothing, and I'm proud of that. For a fuck up who graduated high school by the skin of his teeth and then lost 10 years of his life to drug addiction. It means a lot to me that I was able to do this, and I was damned if I was going to let it go. But like when I say I'm busy, I mean I'm busy. I am busy. The hours I put in on that stupid computer are insane. It's nuts. And they're all different. You know, middle of the night hours, middle of the day hours, morning hours, evening hours. And then stuff for the show, and then regular life stuff. So get out of there. No. No, if I say I'm busy, if I can't do stuff like that, please understand there's just a whole lot going on. A whole lot. I wish that most of it wasn't. But, you know, I just wanted everyone to know. Whoops, sorry. Hey, stop that. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. The drone might. You're right. What? No, you don't have to feel like a D-bag. Don't stop that. Um, so, anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just reading the comments. I had to go back. Um, yeah, Rogan did the carnivore diet for a while, and it worked wonders for him. Yes, Super Beats. Yes. Keto, huh? Keep hearing about keto. Thank you. It is what it is. So anyway, I just wanted to share it with you guys because, you know, this is a family, man, and I value all of you, and I have so much love for all of you guys, truly and sincerely. And I thought that it would be, I thought that it would be wrong of me to not, and to deceive anybody in any way. I don't think that's right. Again, I'm not looking for pity. I'm not looking for poor Kyle. I don't want any of that. That's not what this is about. I'm going to continue to do things like I do things, and just push along. I'm a fighter, man. I don't. If I'm backed into a corner, it's going to take a hell of a lot to put me down, and I'm going to swing and swing and swing until both of my arms are broken. So, you know, I may not be a lot of things, but um, that I am. So, you know, we'll push through. Things will be what they are, and you know, accept the things you cannot change, and have the courage to change the things you can. So, a little serenity. That's all I need right now. A little serenity. But just want to let you guys know. No messages. None of that. I'm good. I'm good. Uh, Mom told me that, you know, mom even said it the other day. Hi, Mom. That, you know, it's reversible and you can turn it around. And but I just wanted to share it with you guys, and just so you understood. If I didn't seem like myself for some reason or whatever, that might be why. But we're good. We'll be okay. Get out of there. You're a sicko. Get out of there. Come on, man. You're better than that. What's wrong with you? Okay, cool. Cool. Right on. Yeah, for sure. Something has to change. I mean, I don't feel good being this weight. I don't feel good having these issues with the hormones and all that stuff. I feel like crap all the time. My knees are bad. My ankles hurt. My feet hurt. My back hurts. All this shit, you know. Before this, when I was at my normal natural weight, I could walk into a doctor's office. They could put a blood pressure cuff on my arm, and I could tell them, you don't have to do that. I could tell you what it's going to be. And every single time, it was the same. It was like between 117 over 80, 120 over 78. It was damn near perfect every time. And I had a resting pulse of about 64 to 66, which is what Lance Armstrong's resting pulse was when he was racing for the Tour de France. I had a doctor tell me that once because he couldn't believe it. He's like, "Holy shit! I can't. Your resting heart rate or pulse or whatever is the same as Lance Armstrong's." I was always lucky to be pretty healthy. Um, but yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. But like I said, just wanted to share. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Back to the computer. I just had to get some energy out of this dog because he literally just doesn't stop. I can't get shit done. Next week, hopefully, them little dingle dangles come off and it'll calm him down a little bit. I'm glad I'm not having that done. Whew. Good Lord. Poor guy. You're right. They do. They do. Little meditation. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Again, don't worry. Don't worry about me. We're good. We're fine. I'll be okay. And that's it. I love you guys. You're the best. Some of the best people, friends that I've probably had in a long time. And that's no lie. No lie. All right. I'll see you guys.